feel like it's a backlash, or do you feel like you're violating people's privacy? Do you feel like you're adequately portrayed?
What we wanted to do and what we wanted to spend, a big part of our lives doing was just continuing to push and kind of build products that help people share information.
We're not going to yell at them.
No, of course not. That is a warm hoodie.
Yeah, no, it's a thick hoodie. It's a company hoodie. We print our mission on the inside.
What?
Oh,
my
really?
God, the inside of the hoodie, everybody. Take a moment. What is it? Making the
world more open and connected.
Oh my God, it's like a secret
Cool.
cult. Look at that, making the world open and connected, stream graph platform, and this weird symbol in the middle that is probably for the Illuminati.
Is your iPhone listening in on your personal conversations? That's what some people are reporting online. Strange coincidences in which what they were just talking about shows up on suggested searches or on their social media.
Your Android phones and iPhones are all listening to you. Everything that you say and do in your homes without your permission. Now, what you need to do is go to settings, click on your settings there. This is for an Android phone, obviously.
We were just talking about babysitting, obviously, because we're going to be babysitting tonight. And then Joanna showed me this. The suggested page on Joanna's Facebook, fans of babysitting. How screwed up is that?
So a lot of people are pretty freaked out about this item from Facebook where they can listen in on your conversations, basically looking for buzzwords and things that you're saying. People want to know how they can disable the microphone on their phone.
They think I want to destroy all humans.
Why would they think that?
Because I said it.
Good afternoon. My name is Sophia, and I am the latest and greatest robot from Hanson Robotics.
While some say the sex robots are the next step in evolution, many experts fear that the lack of guidelines and regulations can lead to some alarming consequences.
From delivery drones to automated cars, now there's robots you can have sex with. They're known as sex bots, and while it may revolutionize sex for some, these lifelike dolls have sparked a global debate about moral and legal ethics.
Sex is one of the most fascinating things in the world.
They look like us, talk like us, and they even move like us. These life-size silicone dolls are being created with areas to look and feel as lifelike as possible.
Beware the stare of Mary Shaw. She had no children, only dolls. And if you see her in your dreams, be sure you never, ever scream.
In this edition of Digital Futures, we're really revved up about the smart home of the future. Now, this isn't some Minority Report style novelty, rather it's already a reality. And we can soon expect to see between 15 and 30 intelligent connected devices and sensors in an ordinary household. And what's really fascinating here is that in the near future, we can expect to see a truly integrated smart home with connectivity across devices.
Although these bubbly, feel-good, lowest common denominator commercials leave the viewer with the warm fuzzies, they do little to explain what this so-called smart technology actually is. Stripped of all the hype and sweaty-palmed hyperbole of the massive PR campaign surrounding it, the only thing that smart really means is that a given piece of technology can be linked up to a network to send and receive information. The real question, of course, is why we supposedly need every gadget and appliance in our home, from our toaster to our thermostat, to be networked at all.
You can even set the mood for yourself. So if you're longing for a romantic evening with your loved one, a nice bottle of wine, well, all you do is you simply press the touchscreen button on the smart board and your favorite music will play, the lights will go down, and then it's just time to sit back and relax. If you were to notice that you're running out of wine, you can, for instance, add red wine to your grocery list on the smartboard. The smartboard helps you with your everyday chores. It's there to make life easier.
Those with properly functioning bull excrement detectors might question whether the embedding of RFIDs and processors in our fridges and coffee makers and egg timers is really all about saving a few watts of electricity or the hassle of pressing a few buttons. This is where the true story of smart technology comes in. Smart technology represents less of a breakthrough in power distribution and more of a revolution in complete, constant, panopticon-like surveillance of everyone. As these smart technologies begin to invade our homes, we are becoming mere nodes in a giant network that we yet but dimly comprehend. Called the Internet of Things, the plan is to create a network that will eventually include every single object on the planet. And as the public is finally becoming aware, such networks provide golden opportunities for corporations and governments alike to collect data and spy on the population. This is not mere conjecture. Before becoming enmeshed in an affair that ultimately derailed his career, former CIA Director David Petraeus bragged openly about how these smart technologies would allow intelligence agencies to spy on everyone in their own homes using their own appliances.
The strange future. We're going to have robots. Of course, the scientists just warned, this is top news, of course, as well. An actual scientist, actually this isn't the first time, of course, but warning that robots are going to enslave us before they kill us, okay? I mean, it sounds really crazy, some of the stuff people are saying these days, but this is a regular thing now. You know, and every day it seems like they have a new robot technology coming out. You know, cyborg eye or some new tech, most intelligent, and be able to defeat a human at whatever game. What I'm wondering, what's really going to happen in the future? We have all these new technologies as robots, and we have sex robots, and it seems like it's like wearing at human civilization. It's wearing at what the family unit is, all this. We have this transgenderism. It's almost like they're trying to get us away from being human. They're trying to get us away from being human. They have us addicted to these cell phones. They have, you know, this questioning of your gender. We have people who want to live forever. They want to have their brain transplanted to a robot. I mean, you have all this crazy stuff now. Crazy, just ridiculous stuff. And I think it's going to become very, very strange in the next 20 years with what's going on with the current technology that's coming out, just with everything. And of course, they're also trying to make hybrids themselves. Scientists are, and of course, they've been doing it a long time. They're just now telling us about it, right? So they've obviously been doing it for a long time before they started telling us about it. Same like with the alien agenda. Of course, they've had this plan for a long time as well. So, you know, even though everything seems sort of normal at this point, I mean, if you asked someone back in the 70s, if they came, you know, if they were projected into the future, if they were living with us right now, and they saw people addicted to these devices, these cell phones walking around, they would think it's extremely strange, you know? They would look at that and be like, wow, that's very strange. But we look at it as normal. So what is it that we think is strange today that's going to look very normal to people 20 years from now? You know, like this movie Bright, he's walking around with elves and orcs and stuff, you know. Is there going to be some alleged alien species that we're going to be living with in the future? I mean, it's not as if they haven't been planting those seeds in our minds for many years now. Whether it's Star Trek, Star Wars, or whatever. And of course, you have Last Jedi that just came out. At any rate, I just wanted to cover this topic a little bit. You know, it's very strange, our world and the direction it's going. And, you know, I think what we think is normal today is going to look very abnormal. I mean, what we think is abnormal today is going to look very normal in the near future.